We are live, sir.
Pastry and culinary arts. Going live today, making simple homemade recipes with Amul India. So, about APCA, we are a pastry and culinary school located in Mumbai, Bangalore, and Gurgaon. All right, today we are going live from the Bangalore Academy, and we have about 30 students of ours going live with us, and they are going to do a bake along with us. So, let's go through the ingredients first. So today we are making an eggless brownie with a milk chocolate ganache. All right. So let's go through the ingredients. So starting off, we have Amul's unsalted butter. We have baking powder. We have some flour, sugar. We have Amul milk. We've got some toasted walnuts. We've got some cocoa powder. And we have Amul's single origin dark chocolate, 55%, which we are going to use. Now for the milk chocolate ganache, I'm going to be using Amul cream, okay, which I've already weighed out over here, okay, and I have Amul's single origin milk chocolate as well, okay. Now if you don't find this, you can also use Amul's milk chocolate compound or milk chocolate couverture, which is also available. All right, so let's begin with the recipe. We have the students joining in as well from different cities in India, Bangalore, Mumbai, and Delhi. So we'll be checking in on them also while we do the bake along. So first things first, we'll start off with the butter and the chocolate. So butter we'll take in a microwavable bowl. Okay, put all the butter inside. And we'll be putting in the Amul chocolate. So the chocolate, we just have to break it into smaller pieces so that it melts faster. Okay. Now this has to go inside the microwave for 1 to 2 minutes. Depends on your microwave how fast it melts. So I'll melt this. Now, in case you don't have unsalted butter, you can use Amul salted butter as well. There is salt going into the recipe. You can just omit the salt and make it with the salted butter as well. All right. So again, the milk and chocolate, the butter and chocolate, once it melts, we'll warm up the milk also slightly. Okay, and then we'll add it to the recipe so that the chocolate doesn't set. So as you can see, the milk and the butter and the chocolate has melted. I'm also going to warm up the milk simultaneously. Now, once this is done, you have to just gently mix till your chocolate and butter are mixed together very nicely. Okay, once this chocolate and butter is mixed nicely, you can add in the sugar little by little. Okay, now you will notice that once you start adding the sugar, the chocolate starts to become a little thick. Now at this stage, you add your warm milk so that it melts the sugar as well and make sure that the batter doesn't become too thick. Now, if you use cold milk in the recipe, what will happen is your chocolate will start to set, okay, and then it'll be a problem when it comes to mixing the batter because the batter will become super thick. Okay, so just mix the batter nicely. Milk also, I'm adding it in parts so that we mix it very, very well. Okay, I'm adding the rest of the sugar inside. Okay, make sure you mix it nicely, and the rest of the milk again. Okay, and adding the last bit of milk inside. Okay, now next thing we'll add the flour. Again, add it in 2-3 parts so that it's just easier to mix. Now you have to make sure that once you start adding the flour, do not over mix it too much. Okay, just lightly mix it until all the flour has combined well. You can use a whisk also, no issue, but make sure you do not whisk it too much. Any question? Okay, so I'm just making sure that the flour is mixed in nicely. Okay, adding the baking powder, salt, mix it well. And the last thing that we need to add is the cocoa powder. Again, make sure that your flour and your cocoa powder is sieved well, okay, so that there are no lumps of flour or cocoa powder inside the mix. Okay, so that's it. Very simple, very easy recipe. Now I've got some toasted walnuts over here. You can toast them or roast them at 150 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to add half of them inside the batter and half of them I'm going to put on top of the brownie so that they have a nice crunch on top. Okay, so add half of them inside the batter. Okay, and just gently mix. Okay, and so we have two frames over here. The measurement of this is 25 by 11 centimeters. I've greased them lightly with oil. Okay, I've used an oil spray. You can just brush melted butter, or you can brush oil as well. No issues. Now, this quantity of recipe what we are making is enough for these two molds. All right. So just pour halfway into it. Now, make sure that you don't overfill the mold. Since this is an egg-free recipe or an eggless recipe, it takes a little time to bake. Okay, so in that case, make sure you don't overfill the mold. Otherwise, what will happen if your height is too much, it will take very long time to bake, and the exterior or the crust of the brownie will be really, really hard. Okay. So this you can just spread it around, right, and just sprinkle some walnuts on top. Now, if you don't like walnuts, you can use other nuts like hazelnuts, cashew nuts. You can use any. All right. Now, this has to go for baking. It will go for baking at about 165 degrees. It bakes for 45 minutes to 55 minutes since it's an eggless recipe. In case you are baking it in an oven with a fan, then you can go at 150 degrees, little lower temperature, so that it bakes slowly. The idea is to bake it super slow so that it's nice and moist from inside and not really hard on the outside since it's eggless. All right. So this has to go for baking. So next thing that we are going to do is the milk chocolate ganache. Also, while doing that, we can just go through what our students are also doing who are baking along with us. So we can check on them. I hope you guys are doing fine. You guys have been locked in inside your homes. I haven't seen you guys for months. How are you doing, Ritu? How are you doing, Neha, Prachi, Aishwarya, Kanak, Tripti, Sarah, Sapna? I hope you guys are all doing well at home. Ashnur, Shubhangi, Monica, Stuti, Prerna. Any issues until now? Then we can move forward. All right, I think they are doing pretty well. So let's move forward. So next thing what we are going to do is the ganache. Now for the ganache, I've taken Amul cream over here, about 125 grams. And I'm taking Amul's milk chocolate. This is going to be another 125 grams. Again, make sure you break your chocolate into smaller pieces so that they melt easily. Now you can use dark chocolate also, you can use milk chocolate also. Depends on you, what you have available these days. I'm using milk chocolate. Like I said, you can use dark as well, no issues. And the recipe will remain the same. If you're using white chocolate, make sure you increase the quantity of white chocolate by at least 50% more. So we've taken 125 grams, you can increase about 60 to 70 grams more in case you're using white chocolate. Otherwise, you can just follow the same recipe for milk and dark chocolate. All right. So what we are doing right now is we are heating up the cream. Okay. So once it starts to bubble up a little, then we can start mixing in into the chocolate. Chocolate, you don't need to melt. The heat of the cream will be just enough for the chocolate to melt nicely. Okay, so as you can see, the cream has started to steam up a little. Okay, we'll just wait for like to see a single little bubbling up in the center. Once that happens, then we can start adding it to the chocolate. Okay, so it has started to bubble. Now we'll add the cream into the chocolate in two parts. Okay, so that it mixes nicely. Okay, so again, when you're mixing something like this, just start mixing in the center first so that you don't splash the cream. Okay. Try to use a spatula so that you don't create many air bubbles while you're making the ganache. Okay, you can use a whisk also, but please be careful that you don't whisk it too much. Now, both these recipes are really, really simple. Like there is no hassle. The ingredients are also pretty simple. And we are using Amul ingredients, which are very easily available in the market. So you don't have to worry too much. Okay, now I'm adding the rest of the cream inside. Okay, just making sure not to waste any. All right, so once this is mixed nicely, make sure all your chocolate is mixed properly with your cream. Okay, this has to set in the refrigerator at least for 1 to 2 hours, or you can leave it outside in a cool room. If it's too hot outside, then I suggest you to keep it in the fridge. Okay, in the fridge will take about 1 hour to 2 hours to set nicely. And once it's set, then you can pipe it on top of your brownie. All right, so this was your ganache. I just asked the students who are baking with me if they are facing any issues or if they have any questions. Any questions, guys? Who's baking along with me? Any questions? Okay, so a lot of viewers are asking for the repeat of the brownie recipe. So what we are going to do is, should we just narrate what we've done? So we had some Amul milk, Amul chocolate, dark chocolate. We had Amul unsalted butter, salt, baking powder, and flour. Okay. Now, what we've done is first we started off with the chocolate and the butter. Okay, you melt it together until the chocolate is completely melted. Then add your sugar in 2 to 3 parts. And while you're adding the sugar, you can warm up the milk slightly. Okay, just till it's lukewarm, just to melt down the sugar and make sure that the chocolate doesn't set while you're mixing the batter. So then you add your milk in 2 to 3 parts, and once that is done, you can start adding your dry ingredients like your flour, cocoa powder, salt, and baking powder. Now, if you don't have unsalted butter, you can use salted butter as well. Then make sure that you skip the salt part out of the recipe if you're using salted butter. Otherwise, if you find unsalted butter, you can use unsalted butter, no issues. So that was for your brownie. Okay, once that mixing is done, you pour it into molds. Make sure that the height is not too much. Just halfway through your mold is more than enough. Okay, and once that is done, you can put it for baking at 165 degrees. It takes about 45 to 55 minutes depending on your oven. If your oven has a fan in it, please make sure to bake it at a slightly lower temperature, which is on 150 degrees, and it might bake in like 40 to 45 minutes, a little faster. But make sure that you reduce the temperature if you have a fan inside your oven. All right. And then for the ganache which we made over here, okay, we've taken 125 grams of cream, Amul cream, and 125 grams of Amul milk chocolate. You just heat up the cream till it's like slightly boiling, and then you add it to the chocolate in 2 parts, and then mix it together very nicely and make sure that all the chocolate is combined with the milk. You can see over here, we made the ganache already. Okay, so once this is done, you cover it and put it in the fridge at least for 1.5 hours to set nicely so that you can pipe it on top of your brownie. All right. So since we are doing a live, we've been saving time. So the brownie is already ready. So is the ganache. Okay. So I've demolded the brownie. This has chilled nicely for at least 1 to 2 hours. Make sure you let it cool down absolutely before you start cutting. Otherwise, your brownie will just crumble and break apart. Even the ganache, what I have over here is already set. You can see the consistency of the ganache. Okay, nice and smooth. Okay, this can be used for piping. It sets nicely. All right. So we'll be cutting the brownie into say 3 centimeter by 10 centimeter approximately. Okay. Once you've cut the brownie, what you can do is you can take a plate and arrange a few pieces on them. Okay, I've prepared a piping bag over here with a star nozzle. All right, for to pipe the ganache on top. Now again, I'll repeat that it's really important to make sure you cool down your brownie first before you cut it, so that it's easier to cut and it holds its shape also very nicely. Okay. Okay, so you can just simply pipe. Now you can do any kind of piping. This is the one that I am doing, very easy. If you don't have a piping bag at home, if you don't have a nozzle, just spread the ganache on top. That is also going to be absolutely fine. Okay, now that's it. Actually, this is a very easy recipe. You can stop at this stage. As chefs, we like to make the things a little more fancy. So I have some fondant flowers over here, which I'm putting for garnish. So that's it, guys. A very simple and easy recipe for eggless brownies. I'll be explaining the procedure in Hindi as well for our Hindi viewers. But this is your product. Very simple, very easy. Now, if you don't have fondant at home, you can skip the fondant flowers. And again, it's eggless recipe, so everyone can make at home. Now, for the Hindi viewers, हमने अमूल का दूध लिया है, हमने अमूल का अनसॉल्टेड बटर लिया है जिसमें नमक नहीं है. अगर आपके पास अनसॉल्टेड बटर नहीं है तो आप अमूल का रेगुलर वाला बटर यूज कर सकते हो. सिर्फ जो रेसिपी में सॉल्ट है वो सॉल्ट मत डालिएगा. आप स्टार्टिंग में अमूल का चॉकलेट लीजिए और उसमें बटर डाल के उसको मेल्ट कीजिए. उसके बाद धीरे धीरे शुगर डालिए और फिर दूध को थोड़ा हल्का सा गर्म कर ले और फिर धीरे धीरे डालिए. 2-3 पार्ट्स में आप डाल सकते हैं और उसको अच्छे से मिक्स कीजिए. उसके बाद आप अपने ड्राई इंग्रेडिएंट जैसे मैदा, कोको पाउडर, बेकिंग पाउडर, ये सब आप धीरे धीरे अंदर डाल के उसको मिक्स कीजिए. आप विस्क का इस्तेमाल भी कर सकते हैं, आप स्पैचुला से भी मिक्स कर सकते हैं. एक बार ये अच्छे से सारी चीजें मिक्स हो जाए आप उसमें वॉलनट्स डाल सकते हैं. मैंने आधे वॉलनट्स अंदर डाले हैं ब्राउनी के बैटर के अंदर और आधे वॉलनट्स ऊपर डाले हैं, जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे. एक रेसिपी से आपको 2 फ्रेम्स ऐसे वाले रेडी मिलेंगे. एक रेसिपी में आप 2 ऐसे मोल्ड्स बना सकते हैं. एक बार ये हो जाए आप उसको बेकिंग के लिए डाल सकते हैं 165 पे साधारण 50 से 60 मिनट्स तक. अगर आपके ओवन में फैन है तो आप 150 डिग्रीज पे डालिए 40 से 45 मिनट्स तक. उसके बाद हमने बनाया मिल्क चॉकलेट गनाश. इसमें हमने डाला है अमूल क्रीम 125 ग्राम्स और अमूल मिल्क चॉकलेट 125 ग्राम्स. इसमें आपको बस क्रीम को अच्छे से गर्म करना है पैन में, तब से बुलबुले ना है. और उसके बाद आप उसको 1 से 2 पार्ट में चॉकलेट में डाल सकते हो और अच्छे से मिक्स कीजिए. मेक श्योर आपका पूरा चॉकलेट अच्छे से मेल्ट हो गया हो अंदर. और फिर उसको फ्रिज में रखे 1 से 2 घंटे के लिए अच्छे से उसको सेट करें. एक बार वो अच्छे से सेट हो जाए फिर आप उसको ऐसे पाइप भी कर सकते हो या फिर अगर आपके पास पाइपिंग बैग ना हो तो ब्राउनी पे बस ऐसे ही उसको स्प्रेड करके सर्व कर सकते हो. आपको कोई भी शेप में कटिंग करना हो तो आप स्क्वायर काट सकते हो, राउंड काट सकते हो, रेक्टेंगुलर काट सकते हो. और रेसिपी एगलेस है, एग फ्री है, तो हर कोई इसे घर पे बना सकता है. तो आज के लिए आई थिंक इतना ही. अगर कोई और क्वेश्चंस हो गए तो हम उसके जवाब देंगे. Okay, I suggest all the students to show their plate of brownie on their screen so that we can all see. just share your picture of your brownies, whatever you've done, so that we can go through. I request all the students to show their product on the screen so they can do a screenshot as well. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining this live session. I hope you enjoyed. काफी इजी रेसिपी थी, सिंपल इंग्रेडिएंट्स भी है. प्लीज घर पे बनाइएगा. यू कैन फॉलो अस ऑन इंस्टाग्राम एंड फेसबुक एट APCA India Academy of Pastry and Culinary Arts. You can also follow me on Instagram at The Big Fat Chef and on Facebook also at The Big Fat Chef to ask your questions and queries. And also you can follow Amul's page on Instagram and Facebook to check out this video in case you have missed. आप अकेडमी को फॉलो कर सकते हो इंस्टाग्राम और फेसबुक पेज पे. इंस्टाग्राम पे APCA_India और फेसबुक पे अकेडमी ऑफ पेस्ट्री एंड कुलिनरी आर्ट्स. आप मुझे भी फॉलो कर सकते हो द बिग फैट शेफ ऑन इंस्टाग्राम और फेसबुक. अगर आपको कोई क्वेश्चंस है इंग्रेडिएंट्स के बारे में, रेसिपी के बारे में, तो आप मुझे पूछ सकते हो, या फिर अमूल पेज के पोस्ट पे आप कमेंट सेक्शन में आपके क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हो. मैं आपको बाद में रिप्लाई करके जवाब दे दूंगा. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Live में आने के लिए शुक्रिया. See you guys soon. Take care. I hope all the students enjoyed who were participating with me. You guys also take care. Stay safe. Bye. Goodbye.